What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see. Quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The RPO caught to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense going with the hurry-up. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Finding space at the 20. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Screen to the wide receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. Third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. As they the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. Oh, what a decision by the returner. He takes it back in the end zone and is tackled for a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the field. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. And the Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. The pass rush closing in. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field. Play, so we'll take a timeout. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Heads out of bounds is a short gain on the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The defense backed up against their own end zone. To the air, it's Van Buren. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play?
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to
touchdown, Buckeyes! A much-needed counter-punch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Return starts from inside the 5. He Brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, and another incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
He keeps it. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here's the point after attempt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it.
Breaks into the clear. What a catch and run by the junior. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Clemson now operating in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Caught quickly. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Bootleg looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Gets made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24. The gain makes it second and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's the running back in the flat. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Receiver makes the grab. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. The penalty backs him up, first and very long. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Looking to scramble. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Timeout, Clemson.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Now it's second down here. They're going to run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So a pull-out pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. A deep shot to the right. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Defender. Being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. The wideout goes in motion. Boom. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
To the air, it's Van Buren. Dumps it down his back. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Send the back in motion. They'll try the ground game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He shreds the tackle. They can't stop him. Picks up the force, looking for more. And the sophomore brought down after front run. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. It's Van Buren. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. But no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Finding space at the 20. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Has a path to the end zone. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Direct snap. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
And it's a direct snap. He's running out of time here. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. And it's a Wildcat look here as he tries to convert on third down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Quick throw, the catch is made. He bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Defense showing blitz here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Throws to the tight end. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. It's a 1st and 10 play.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down after that completion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, it's play action. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Grab made by the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Design quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Offense clicking now. It's another first down at the 45. First down. Looking to throw the football. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Chris, this quarterback is all out of sorts. Already thrown 2 interceptions, and he just looks uncomfortable and out of rhythm. This time falling back and throwing the football. No chance of a completion.
And this pass is caught. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
It's complete on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Clemson, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Going to try to use his legs here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it's a direct snap. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. He hands it to the back. Fighting him off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. The pocket breaking down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. The completion makes it 2nd and short. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision. Catch made near the sidelines. Short gain, but enough to make the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Buckeyes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's a run to the left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Oh, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
They get nothing on second down. Sets up a third and goal from the 2. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What I love about this quarterback, it's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? The play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? It's a draw play. Eludes a tackle. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? It's a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he goes nowhere. stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Well, missed opportunity here on third down. They're obviously going to have to go for it late in the game. Down by more than 3. They need a touchdown on the board. Let's see what they go with here on this fourth down call.
Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Clemson. What a grab. In a clutch moment.
Boy, how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down 1 and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off.
That keeps the score. Ohio State 40, Clemson.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Ball is snapped, and quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.